There was a brazen armed robbery at a Petaluma jewelry store. It turned into a neighborhood manhunt this weekend, and that tops KRON 4 News at 10 o'clock. Hello, everyone. I'm Catherine Heenan. Police say 6 suspects stormed into the store. Only 2 have been arrested. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson has our top story.
You can see the aftermath of the armed robbery. There's extensive damage here at Gold Rush Jewelers. It's boarded up behind me. Once the thieves fled from the jewelry store, it became an all-out manhunt with police, which scared people who live nearby.
I went around and made sure all the doors of my house were locked because I live within a few blocks of this store, so I was a little afraid.
There were guns drawn walking right down Cortez right here, and it was kind of wild.
Several law enforcement agencies swarmed a Petaluma neighborhood Saturday afternoon, searching for suspects involved in an armed robbery at Washington Square Shopping Center. Petaluma police say 6 people stormed Gold Rush Jewelers just after 4:45, armed with hammers, pepper spray, and a gun. Police say one suspect held employees at gunpoint while others smashed the glass display cases and stole jewelry.
Sounds terrible. They have to be scared to death. It's terrible.
Police say an uninvolved bystander saw the armed robbers enter the store on South McDowell Boulevard and drove the suspect's unattended car into the front of the store. After the crash, police say the suspects pepper sprayed the bystander and took off.
Seemed strange, but I think he or she probably did what they thought was best to maybe stop it. But yeah, I kind of took a double take at that.
4 suspects drove away, 2 others ran. The suspect's car was later found abandoned in a nearby neighborhood and confirmed to be stolen. Police say a neighbor waved down officers saying they saw someone jumping a fence into a backyard, prompting a large-scale search.
Helicopters went flying over my house anyway till probably 10:30, 11 last night.
Last and final warning, make yourself known.
The Sonoma County Sheriff's helicopter and canine units joined the manhunt.
We saw about, I would say 4 or 5 cop cars just sprinting down the road about 50 miles per hour. It was kind of crazy coming down McNeil. We're a really quiet street.
Michael Delanis says one of the suspects even ran onto his grandma's roof.
When we talked to the cops at that point, they were saying that he was on top of the roofs jumping from side to side on that one.
Police arrested 2 18-year-olds hiding in backyards, William Clarence Butler of Pittsburgh and Moshe Corin Howell of Antioch. Police say the gun was not recovered, and they believe the others fled the city. Neighbors say this chaos was out of the ordinary.
Hectic. We are a very quiet neighborhood, and having 2 helicopters flying above, about 10 cop cars at the end of the night, it was pretty wild, pretty eventful night, but nice to know that everyone, at least in our area, was okay.
We just don't have this kind of stuff going on in Petaluma.
And police are still looking for the 4 outstanding suspects. I spoke with the man who works at the jewelry store, asked if they were okay. He said they are considering what happened, of course, shaken up. They didn't want to talk at this time. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting. Back to you.